You know me, SDMT. Man, we got some big news right here, man. Let's get to it. Not even gonna play around, man. It's trouble brewing in Seattle with the Seattle Seahawks, man. A lot of us didn't see this coming. It just seemed like right after Super Bowl weekend, a lot of things are coming out with the Seahawks and Russell Wilson. You know what I mean? I went over in my earlier video. You guys should check that out. That Russell Wilson, he expressed his frustrations with the Seahawks and that he felt like he was getting sacked too much, which he's the highest sack quarterback, they said, since 2014 or something crazy like that. So he's been sacked more than 100 times than other quarterbacks. You know what I mean? In the last two seasons, this past season, he was sacked 47 times, and the season before that, 48 times. So that lets you know he's taking a beating, you know what I mean? He starts off the season hot, you know what I mean? He was in the MVP race this year, and you kind of tell, like, maybe, those hits took a lot out of him, and he couldn't finish as strong at the end of the year. So Russell Wilson is definitely frustrated with the Seattle Seahawks, who, did have some trade requests for Russell Wilson, which was kind of weird, but it's starting to make sense because it seems like, the Seahawks are very unhappy that Russell Wilson came out and publicly, voiced his opinions on their franchise. So, they're pretty frustrated with Russ, you know what I mean? And there's more reports that more teams are reaching out to the Seahawks, hoping to get a chance to, land Russell Wilson, you know what I mean? And one of the teams we're hearing about right now is the Raiders. That would be huge, you know what I mean? Imagine the Raiders get a quarterback, you know what I mean? Hey, they would be pretty damn good. So we got to look at this. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of Seattle Seahawks fans on my Instagram, SDMT619. You guys are confused, you're hurt, you don't know what's going on. Hey, but Russ is frustrated. He's tired of getting hit, and the Seahawks need to do something to help him, take less of a beating. He's a solid quarterback. He's a thick dude, but he's getting sacked way more than other quarterbacks. We look at, we really look at it, Tom Brady was only sacked 21 times during the season. 47 for Russ. That's over double. You know what I mean? He's taking a beating. He's not going to last to play in his 40s like Tom Brady if he keeps getting hit like this. You know what I mean? One of the major things of your franchise, you got to draft a left tackle and have a solid left tackle to protect your quarterback. So the Seahawks, something's going on. They need to have a talk with Russ, and they need to get this all ironed out. Your franchise quarterback, he's huge. He's a major factor and player with the Seahawks. If the Seahawks without Russell Wilson, I'm sorry, I don't know what they can do. You know what I mean? They pretty much built the team around him after the Legion of Boom left. So he's the guy. They paid him huge money, and at this point, he has some solid weapons. But they need to do whatever they need to do to strengthen that line and protect him, because he is getting hit and he's tired of it. And it would be insane if we see this offseason. A-Rod change teams, Deshaun Watson change teams, and Russell Wilson. That would be crazy, man. I couldn't imagine. I think we're going to be in for a pretty crazy offseason this year, but we'll see if any of these big-name quarterbacks move. We got Carson Wentz. I wouldn't call him a big name, but he'll be out soon, and we're going to see how this all patterns out. It could be just for press and, just for headlines, but, it seems like Russ, he wants to be heard, and he's letting the Seahawks franchise know that they need to get something done. So it'll be interesting to see what they do in free agency and also what they do in a draft, to protect their quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on my notifications. I'm out. SDMT!